Face off won by the Storm here in the second game of Brookings. Loons move the puck to the corner, turned over. Shot sent wide by Kansas City. Puck in front, that backhander goes off the side of the net. Going to the puck, turned over high in the zone. Loons able to get it out. Storm with the puck behind the net. Near side, half boards, puck to the middle. Bounces around, shot wide by the Loons. Loons on the rebound. Long shot tipped on net. Heads up play by the goaltender. Score at 0, 16:02 left. Storm will get a change. Face off one by the Loons. Shot off the skate. Second attempt goes wide. Storm able to clear the zone. Loons with control in the neutral zone. Shows up for them off the board. Turnover. High in the zone. That's to the middle. Shot off the post. Centennial up the middle. Turned over. Storm with it. As it knocked away from her. Now Centennial with the puck. Back into the zone. That shot's off the skate. Storm can't clear. Now they do. Loons will dump it back. Neutral zone. Control and send it into the corner. Storm off the board. It's up and out. Storm in the neutral zone. Pass behind the player. That'll roll in. Half boards on the near side. That comes out of the zone. Sent back in. Storm touch up. Neutral zone puck. Loons with it. Storm works the puck around. Stolen there. Loons in. Shot. Blocker saved. Rebound comes from the near side corner. Pass in front. Cut off by the Storm player. Up the board. And Storm are able to clear the zone. Puck's brought in offside. Face off one by Storm. Turnover, shot scored. They got loose with the puck. Centennial with the first goal of the game. They lead 1-0. Storm yet to get a shot on goal. Face off won by Storm. Centennial with the puck, turned over. Puck rolls in on net, in the slot, can't connect, defense with it. That shot tipped wide by the Centennial. She'll pick up the puck, cut back to the middle, pass the puck out, 2-on-1 into the zone. Centennial with it, pass to the middle. Just too far for the other player. Storm will tip it up, 2-on-1 into the zone. Pass behind the player. Storm with it. The middle. Backhand shot blocked. Shot tipped wide. Williams to go behind the net with it. The Candles sends it up the boards. Stepped in there. Shot just wide by Storm. Storm to the puck. Near side corner. Brings it up the boards. Tipped out by the wing. Able to control and exit the zone. Works the puck to the middle. Storm collects there. That pass doesn't connect. And we get an icing call. Face off won by the Storm. Off the board, stepped in by Lynn to dump it down low. Storm with it, that pass off of the skate. Tipped out by the Storm, foot race for it. Storm to the puck, in, shot, scores! Gunther with the first goal of the game again for the Storm. Levels the score at 1, 10:58 left in the first. That'll be an unassisted goal. Face off won by Centennial. Around the defender, tips the puck on net. Loose puck picked up by Storm. Off the board to herself, numbers into the zone. Pass in front, doesn't connect. Loose puck, picked up by Kansas City. Shot went off the skate, comes wide, picked up by Kansas City there. Cut back. Pass in front, cut off by Centennial. Kept into the zone by Storm momentarily. Now Centennial's able to play. Storm with the puck in their zone. Storm will wrap the puck around. Kept in, long shots wide by Centennial. Kept in, Centennial with the puck. That shot's wide. To the point. Shot off in the skate. Storm with the puck. Gets the puck to herself. Tries to go up. That puck goes out. Centennial collects in the neutral zone. Boom's right back in. That shot goes wide. Williams for loose puck. Pass in front. Nets off with scoring. Random playing of the Canadian fans. Appreciation by some of the Storm fans for sure. Face off won by Kansas City. Storm with the puck. Works it out into the zone. Storm with the puck in the offensive zone. Pass in front doesn't connect. Booms with it. Safety cover behind her net. Brings it up. Puck kept in. Storm with it. Cut back to the middle. Pass in front. Shot off the skate. Rebound. Storm's on it. Defense. Shot off of the shin pad. Rolls the length of the ice. Moves with it. That pass cut off by Storm. She's able to clear. Around the defender in. Shot wide. Picks up her own rebound. She'll go off the boards with it. Stolen there by the Loons, and she'll escape. Storm back into the zone. Drop to the D. That shot's blocked. Tries to get the rebound deep. Storm with it. Pass in front. It's loose. Shot. Save. Rebound. Scores. Off a defender's skate in front. Number 12 gives the Storm a 2-1 lead. Meyer again. Face off one by the Storm sent in. Storm on a loose puck. Cut back to the middle. We'll get our first penalty call of the tournament. Be a tripping call against Centennial. Storm to the power play. Face off one by Centennial. Goes up the boards with it. Everybody took a pass. Foot race for it. Centennial to the loose puck. Cut back to the middle. Backhand shot. Save. Rebound loose. Finally a cover. Face off one by Kansas City. Turned over. Centennial pins the puck. Storm come away with it. Half to the near side. Now into the middle. Collected there. Storm with it. Around the defender. Doesn't have a pass. Comes back up to the point. Gets it up there. Down in Plumper. Shot. Kick save. Rebound. In front. Across the goal mouth. Doesn't connect. Loons are able to clear. High school rules. No icing on penalty kills. So Storm back to retrieve it. Pass to the middle. And shot wide. Storm on the rebound, turned over low in the zone. She'll clear it out. 45 seconds remaining on Storm's power play. We're going to get too many players on the ice. So too many players. Bench minor will skate 4 aside for 38 seconds. Barring any other changes, then Centennial will get about a minute and a half on the power play after that. Centennial on the face-off win. Storm wrap it around. Shot by Centennial, covered. Face-off won by Kansas City. Turnover, Centennial. Comes to the line. Puck doesn't come out. No kept in by the Loons. She does it down to the corner. Storm wrap it around. Kept in again by the Loons. She comes behind the net with it. It's in front. Doesn't find anything. Still a puck. She'll cut back. Head towards the low corner. Pass in front. Cut off by Kansas City there. Kansas City on the penalty kill now. Long shot. Routine save by the goaltender. 1:12 left in the penalty kill for Storm. Face-off won by the Storm. Tips it to the boards. Looks for an outlet. That's able to get up and out. Centennial collecting the neutral zone. Storm able to clear. Loons will delay and then dump it in deep. Storm first to the puck. Off the boards, not out. Kept in. Point shot. Wide. Rebound collected by the Storm. Off the boards, not out. Moves to the middle. Good drag move around. Whoa, backdoor play doesn't go. Storm cleared up, not out. Then around. Storm with the puck again. 20 seconds left on the penalty kill. Centennial with it. Shot, save, rebound. Kicked all the way out to the high point far side. Pass there. Stick by the goaltender to the corner. Storm not able to clear. Now they do. Full strength. Pass in front, wide open. Shot. Missed wide. To the point. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, push just wide. Centennial with the puck. Up the boards, not out. Kept in by Storm. Cleared out of play. .27 left in the first. Storm with a 2-1 lead. Face-off won by the Loons. She'll go behind the net. Stolen by Storm. Shot from the point, goes off the skate. Rebound attempt. Off the stick, goes behind the net. Boom, pick it up there. Pass to the middle. Now they're able to go out to the wing. Into the zone. Near side corner, pass to the middle. And the Storm player got space in. Shot, save, rebound, loose there. All the way to the corner now. Booms with numbers, still dump it in. Storm goalie sticks it to the corner. Down low. Works it out, shot, scores. Tons of space in front. Centennial nets their second of the game, levels things at 2. Face off won by Storm. Dumped in. Centennial sends it behind the net. Off the boards, kept in by Kansas City. Shot goes wide by the Storm. Storm the loose puck comes up to the point. Pass down low. Doesn't connect. Centennial wrap it around. Up to the point, shot by the Storm, that's wide. Bruins first to the puck. Kept in momentarily, now neutral zone with it. Shot by Centennial, that goes wide. Bruins on the puck here in the new, stolen by Storm. Outlet to the middle. Stolen away from her in the offensive zone. Loons back in. 2-on-2. Pass off the skate. Long shot. Glove down by a Storm player. Picked up by another player. That'll be a hand pass in the zone. Face off one by the Storm. Skated down. Around the defender. Shot, save. Rebound puck, sent in the middle. Picked up by the Storm. Shot in on net, that goes wide. Centennial with it. The line kept in by the Storm. Boone's able to clear. Stolen away neutral zone, 2-on-1 low. Pass across into a skate. Storm with the puck, chipped around, 3-on-1. Around the defender, pass across, touches neck, too far in front. Storm to the puck, 20 seconds. Shot off a skate. Rebound sent up the board. High shot. Walked in front, now in the neutral zone. Battle for along the boards, picked up by the Storm. We'll go back and the horn is down. 2-2 after 1. Looks like this is the ice cleaning portion of tonight's broadcast. So, grab some coffee, maybe use the restroom. second period face-off won by the Loons. Storm send the puck in over momentarily. He's able to clear. Loose puck picked up by Storm. Has it picked off her. Collected by a Storm player. Puck down low. Down into the middle. Storm with a shot. Blocked in front, rolls in on net, and we'll get a cover. Face-off won by the Loons. Go around the net. Dumped out. Cherry picker loses the puck in the zone. Pretty much all alone by herself. Pass across the middle. High wing far side. Storm with the puck. 3-on-3 into the zone. Loses it just as she comes across the line. Storm's able to clear. Offside's touched up. Loons cut back to the middle. Storm can't make anything of it. Still a loose puck up top. Turned over. Breakaway. Centennial in. Seek shot. Save. Pass up top. Watch stolen away. Near side, Loons dump it in. Storm go near side board. Up and out of the zone. Loons with it there. Shot in by the Loons. Wrapped around. Storm can't collect it there. Puck's going to go down and into the defensive zone. For the Loons. Kept in. Storm with it. To the middle. Stick lifted. Loons with it. That pass up to the wing. Cut off, cleared the zone. Loons in, shot high. Glove save. Whistle give us the chance to complete the change. 14:05 left. Score tied at 2. Face off won by the Storm. Turned over. Loons with it. Up to the point. Back down to the half board. Storm stole it away. Moved it to the middle and now out of the zone. Loons will wrap it around. Far side half boards up to the top. Shift out to the waiting player in the neutral zone. Storm steal it, move it right back in. Loons turn it over and get it right back out. In front, shot banned on by the Loons. Pass to the wing. Shot by the Storm, save. Face off. Won by the Storm. Shot blocked. Rebound came to a Loon. finally able to clear. Booms with it around the defender, pass in front, off a skate. Booms plus a rebound. Go behind the net. Shot high off the Storm player. Picked up, they're able to clear. Numbers if they hurry. Into the zone. Shot fanned on. Loose puck, foot race for it. James first to it. That shot goes wide. Half towards far side. Looms with it. Good stick there. Throw it away. Then in, offside, so they clear. Storm now get it out. Neutral zone. Looms with it. Turn it over. Now Storm with a chance. That pass goes off of a Loon player. Comes out of the zone. Delay moves it back in onside. Stolen away by the Storm. Pass off of the skate. Turnover right at the line. And Zeke shots off the post. Cut back. Wins with some space. Her pass goes to the corner. In front off of a skate. Up the board. Stormer will get it up and out. Pass in front, doesn't find anyone. Second attempt, saved by the Centennial goaltender. Stormer, that shot goes on net. Face off won by the Loons. Outlet pass off the boards, comes out to neutral zone. Pass across, cut off by the Loons. Quick pass into the zone. Around the defender, looks in front. Loose puck, rolls around and kicked out by the Storm. Her pass off of a skate. Foot race forward. Storm win, 2-on-1. Pass across, shot. Shoulder saved by the Loon goaltender. Storm to the loose puck. Pass can't connect to the middle. Loons are able to clear. Far side, Storm into the zone. Shot off of a body. Then to the near side half board. Pass a little far in front of the Storm player. Loons collect it. Pass off the boards, comes all the way out. Loons with it. Turned over. Storm moves the puck into the corner. Capped in by the Storm. Loons will collect in the far corner. That pass right up the middle, doesn't connect. Breakaway for the Loons. In. Deep shot, save. Rebound, can't clear. Pass in front, goes off of the skate, comes all the way out to neutral zone. Loons with it there. Right back in. Storm to the halfway on the far side. Shot by the Loons. Save, rebound to the corner. Storm pick it up. Skated out. Stolen by the Loons. Good stick there. Pass doesn't connect. Storm with the puck. She'll send it up. Numbers into the zone. Pass around too much. Pass in front doesn't connect. Loons skate away with it. Near side. Picked up by the Storm. Skates it in. We'll get a tripping call here on Centennial. Second penalty of the game. Storm getting another power play chance here. Face off one by Loon. And she's able to clear it. Loon first to the puck. Passes in front, no one there. Kansas City goes off the board. Neutral zone. Skates it in. Stolen away there. Loose puck picked up by Loon. And sent down. Storm back to pick it up in their zone on the near side corner. Up the boards, not out. Pass to the far side. Doesn't connect. Centennial's able to get deep. 1:10 left on the power play. Puck along the boards. Brought away by Kansas City. 2-on-2. Loses the puck. Picks it back up. Looks in front. Comes around, gives it up to the point. That shot tipped wide. Between both defenders goes all the way down. Stolen by Loon. Centennial with it. Cuts back to the middle. Still with the puck dangling around a bunch of players. Cuts back. Goes up to the point. Short-handed still for 15 seconds. Pass down low. Shot, save, rebound. Covered. 9 seconds left on Kansas City's power play. Face off, won by the Storm. Loons are full strength. Pass up to the player just off the board. She'll shoot it in on net, and now they cover. 4:55 left in the second. Score still tied at 2. Face off, won by Kansas City, wrapped around. Centennial's there. Stolen by Kansas City. Moved up. Pass across just out of the reach. Centennial pick it up in their zone. She'll cut back. Cut off by Kansas City. Dumped in. Long pass to Streakers. And shot saved. Loose puck. Brought around. Our side half boards. Along the boards there. Centennial away with it. Pass across the goal now. Doesn't connect. Centennial first to the puck. Goes in front. That shot's blocked. Rebound comes to Storm player. Outlet pass. Bounces over a stick. Centennial collects right back into the zone. Storm at the puck. So lose it at the line. Pass around the back of the net. Boone's with it. Just to move it in front. Blocked there by the Storm defender. She'll dump it up and out. Centennial picks the puck up. Neutral zone. In. Loses it there. Kept in. Boone's with it behind the net now. Centering attempt failed. Now for the puck, kept in at the line. Let's try again. That failed. Another attempt. Gets that deep. Wraps it all the way around. Coming to the near side. Halfway. Six in front. Stolen there. And stolen back and dumps to the corner. Storm get it there. Time and space. Up to the wing. Dumped in. She goes in for her own chip. Tries to go in front. That goes off the net. Loons pick it up. Pass doesn't connect. Storm pick it up in their zone. So cut back. Pass it up to the middle. Storm keeps her zone. Cut around. Shot. Save. Rebounds loose. That's set wide. Another attempt. Off the goaltender and she covers. 2 minutes left in the second. Face off won by Centennial. Out of the zone, back in offside, touched up. Loons with the puck. Uses their space, skates it in. Picked up by the Storm, cleared the zone. Storm on the puck. 3-on-1 into the zone. Shot, save. No rebound. Face off won by the Storm. That shot blocked. Rebound comes to Loons. She'll tip it off the defender. Into the zone, looks for a pass. That pass goes off a skate. High into the zone. 3-on-2 if they hurry into it. Storm with the puck. Pass up. Into the zone. Back in front, no one knew was there. Outlet pass cut off by Kansas City. Chipped out, 50 seconds left. Storm into the offensive zone. Pass to the middle. Loses it coming across. Kept in. Kansas City still with a chance here. Shot, blocked, rebound. Sticked away by the Centennial player. Centennial into the offensive zone. Good D there to cut that off to wrap it around. Kept in by Centennial. Stolen away by Kansas City, 15 seconds. Got time for a rush. In, cuts back to the middle. Oh, tries to turn and loses an edge. Centennial will send it up and out. And the horn will sound. Second period ends. We're tied at 2. All right, one period here. Was looking for a second win here up in South Dakota. Booms in the face-off. Into the zone. Pass is sticked away by the defender. The collect down low. Pass in front goes off the net. Storms with a loose puck. Turned over high in the zone. Shot goes wide. Rebound comes out the far side. Up the board. Good pass to the middle. 2-on-1. Storm in. Shot, save, rebound, Storm! Quick goal to start the third period by Meyer. Bounces on a loose puck in front. Storm leads 3-2. Face-off won by Balloon. Picked up. Storm into the zone. That shot saved. No rebound. Face-off won by Balloon. Storm on loose puck. That shot off of the skate. Rebound. Loon send it up. Not out. Back in front. Pass across the goal mouth. Picked away by the Loons. Loons will go up to the line and out. Into the zone. Shot off of the skate. Rebound. Shot. Save. This puck picked up by the Loons. That shot kick save to the corner. Loons with the puck in the corner. Comes in front. Shot wide off the near side. Puck out going near side. Comes loose. 2-on-1. Storm into the zone. Surveys. Look. Cuts back. Loses the puck. Loons will dump it in. Go for a change. Behind the net. Picked up by the Storm. Pass. Up to the line. Not out. Pucked out of the zone. Controlled by Centennial. So collecting the neutral zone. Has to wait for a team to get on time. Turned over by the Storm. They just dump it out of the zone. Puck dumped in by Centennial. Storm pick it up. They will skate it out. Good move. Get some space. Pass way too far in front. Neutral zone. Storm with the puck. Loons with the puck. Back into the offensive zone. Stolen by the Storm. Sent up, out. It'll go for an icing. 13:40 left in the third. Storm 3-2 lead. Face off won by the Loons. Shot fanned on. Storm on the puck. Turned over. Loons to the bumper spot. Shot. Rebound. Kicked out to her. Loose puck in front. And we'll get a cross check behind the net. Storm to the penalty kill. 1-goal lead. They're going to have to kill off this 2 minutes. No room for error. Face off won by the Loons. Up to the point. She'll dance around the defender. In shot off the skate in front. Pass in front. Loons with it. She'll go down to the corner. Up to the point. Shot tipped on net. Saved by the Storm goaltender. Cannot clear. Loons go down to the corner again. Up to the point. Shot saved. We'll get timeout, Kansas City. Timeout over, back to the penalty kill. Puck down, won by Luke. Shot tipped wide. Puck on the half board, down into the corner. Loon's working the near side. He'll bring it around, comes to the middle. Loses the handle on it, shot scores. Loons take advantage of a power play, level the game back at 3 now. Face off, won by Storm. Works the puck in, cuts back to the middle, shot. Sticks behind the net. Go reach back and cover. Face off, won by Loon. Up to the point, cut off, not out. Shot, save. Rebound, can't get it to go. Goalie covers. Face off, won by Kansas City up to the point. D to D. Shot. Tipped wide. We'll get a cross-checking call on the Centennial. Storm to the power play, chance to regain their 1-goal lead. Face off won by the Loons. Shot around. Not out, kept in by Kansas City. Pass up to the point, doesn't connect. Storm will send it down behind the net. Near side corner. Loses the handle on it. Cleared and dumped down by the Loons. Storm will come back to their zone to pick it up. Offside. 1:29 left in the power play. 11:21 left in the game. Third tied at 3. Storm on the power play. Face off won by Centennial. Puck off the board, picked up by Kansas City. Can't make the move around. Storm pick it up in the neutral zone. That pass behind the player. Storm with it to go to the other side. Pass up the middle. Lead into the wing. Cut back, loses the puck. Loons are able to clear. Kansas picked it up in their zone. 40 seconds left on their power play. Pass off of the Loon skate. Kansas got to try again. Flicks it in. Goes to get it. Loons will pick it up in their zone. Sends it up. Off a body, not out. Now it's out. Neutral zone. Storm with the puck. Has it stolen away from it. Storm steal it right back, dump it in. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Loons back to full strength. Puck rolls in on net and goalie makes the cover. 9:49 left. Puck down, one by the Loons. She'll chip it up the board. Gets it out. Numbers. Into the zone. Cuts to the middle. Pass back. Good back check. Puck rolls in on net. Goalie makes the save. Face off, won by the Loons. Shot from the point goes wide. Puck stolen away from the Kansas City player. Loons on it to bring it in. That shot saved. Face off, won by the Loons. Shot wide. Rebound rings all the way around the Storm player. Cuts back, passes it up out of the zone. Neutral zone. Storm with it in. Has it stolen away from her. Loons will collect. Goes behind her net. Up to the point now. Puts the puck back to the middle. In. On net. Save. Tried the power move and then slide it 5-hole. Good save by the Kansas City there. 8:38 left in the third. Face off, won by Loons. In the corner. Storm come away with it. Skates it up and out. In the offensive zone. Sticks away from her there. Up to the point, tipped around her, 2-on-1. Pass across. Shot off of the stick. Rebound comes to Kansas City. She's able to clear it out. Loons with the puck, still send it long way. Tipped into the zone. Getting it changed, and Storm will pick it up. Her pass doesn't connect. Well, it could have been played. Centennial picks it up in their zone. Turned over, shot, save, rebounds loose. Chips up, save, rebound. Covered. Face off, won by Loons. Pass up, doesn't connect. Storm first to the puck, she'll wrap it around. Lets it go up to the point. Tip down to the half boards there. Chip off of a body, rolls in on net. Harmless cover there. 7:19 left. Face off, won by the Loons. Puck to the point, that shot blocked. Mishandles the puck. Loons with it. Shot off the stick. Pass up to the point. Doesn't connect. Storm are able to clear. Loons back to neutral zone. Turned over. Loons with it. Go button hook back. Stolen back by the Loons. Around the defender, shot, glove save. 6:33 left. Third period. Score is 3-3. I like having all those threes. Face off, won by Loon. Pass up the board. Storm with it. Into the skates of the streaking player. This puck picked up by the Storm. Can't connect. Puck down deep into the Loon zone. Centennial behind the back of the net. Dump pass up. Cuts back. Good. Stick there. 3-on-2. Storm into the zone. Around the defender. Pass in front. Goes off of a body. Shot save. Rebound. Puck's loose. Puck's still loose. And the ref is saying the lost side of the puck. Or maybe the goaltender's equipment came off. I don't see any indication, but he blew the whistle. Good scoring opportunity there for the Storm. Face off won by the Storm. Shot blocked. Rebound. Shot tips off of a stick, goes wide. Pass up to the point. Shot off of a skate. Puck moved to the middle. That backhand shot cleared out of the slot. Long shot by the Storm is cut off by the defender in front. Chipped out by the Loon. Behind the defender. In on a breakaway. Makes the move. Shot. Save. Rebound cleared up to the point, but not out of the zone. Storm to the puck. Into the middle. Out in the neutral zone. That pass tipped into the zone. Storm to it. Cut back. Pass across. Slid in on net. Shot save. Rebound. Puck's loose in front. Can't find it. Loons skate away with it. Centennial sends it up and out. Brought right back in by Centennial. Turned over. Zone cleared by the Storm. Centennial with it. Into the zone. Shot. Save. 4:14 left. Tie game. Don't blame Christmas music. I'm not so sure I approve of this. Face off won by the Storm, but comes to the line, not out. Storm able to clear. Pass up. Storm with control. Dumps it in on net. Goes make the save and cover. Face off won by the Storm. Pass in front, no one there. Up to the point, that shot. And shot scores! Hoagland with the goal. Put Storm back up 4-3. 3:38 left. Face off won by the Storm. All the way back into their zone. Pass up, not out of the zone now. It comes out of the zone. Chip past the defender. Storm cut back, move into the zone. Turned over there. Shot high over the net by the Storm. Pass up the board, kept in. Wings can't clear. Now they're able to. Turnover. Storm in one-on-one. Backhand pass doesn't connect. Not a bad idea there. Storm on the puck in the corner. That's fine. Bend it up. Comes around. Up to the point. Storm with it. Winds up. Shoots. Hits the body. Rebound kept in by the Storm. Jones with it. She'll chip it up and out. Puck set up the board. Loons first to it. Stolen away, chipped out by the Storm. 2:20 left in the game. She'll lose an edge. Turn it over. Storm loses the handle on it. Comes back to her. Shot saved. And she'll get the cover. 2:14 left. 4-3 Storm. And we'll get a timeout, Centennial. There we go. .214, puck down. Won by the Storm in the rest gate. Cleared up and out. Good shoot by the Storm. Back into the zone. Loons with it. Her pass doesn't connect. Storm's able to send it back in. Storm challenged the puck carrier. Up, not out. Shot. Tipped wide. Loons to it. Turns the corner. Storm with the puck in the slot. Backhand block. Rebound. Shot on net. That gets blockered to the corner. Centennial comes away with it. Pass up to the wing. Skates it in. Around in front. Off the skate. Second attempt. Off her own player. Empty net. Storm with the puck. Cuts back to the middle. And shot off the skate. Rebound. Empty net goal by David. Gives Storm an insurance goal and a 5-3 lead. Face off won by the Loons. Turnover. Storm dump it in on net. Centennial goes up out of the zone. An offensive zone. Shot, glove save, rebound, straight over to the corner. Swims with it up to the point. Shot, blocked. Goes to the corner. Cuts back to the middle. Storm collects. Moves it up and out. Pass, good pass to the middle. One-on-one, shot goes off a skate. Gets to her own to the spot. 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Storm goes 2-0 in Tuesday. 5-3 win for the Storm.